Welcome, lovely Gemini, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal scrying and continue on with the tarot and oracle. And I'll also have some symbolic cards for you as well. Let's go ahead and begin, lovely Gemini, and see what Spirit has in store for your general timeless reading. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth what Gemini needs to know, most importantly, for this general timeless reading, please, Spirit. Thank you. Here. Thank you. Who is Gemini? And who is that? Okay, this is Gemini. Okay. And what is this? Okay, this is very strange. I can't say I've actually seen anything exactly like this before. Okay, I've seen a few. Okay, let's just go. Okay, so I'm seeing what's coming through as an emperor. I'm seeing an emperor sitting on a throne, but the emperor is a lion. Okay, now you have this look on your face, like very frustrated. Now it's like there is a maiden. It's almost like a situation of a maiden that is almost kneeling, but not. It's like a half kneel, holding your hand. It's almost like, and you're looking at this, you're looking at this maiden like, okay. So it's almost like this maiden, I'm not sure yet why she's here, but it's just the feeling so far that this maiden, it's like, I'm not sure if she is requesting something. I don't know. I don't know. Let's just hold off on that. So beside you though, there's another feminine. You're coming through, of course, as a masculine, right? Not gender specific. There's another feminine who is like turned towards you, Gemini, and they're sticking their tongue out at you as they're like walking away. Okay, so Spirit, please give me more. What's going on? What is going on? Okay, here. Thank you. Okay, and who is Gemini? Okay, this is, and who is this? Gemini, you're coming through. Wow, this is interesting. So this time it's like you're coming through as a much older emperor. This time you're coming through with all this like a full gray beard. It's like really, really, really long. And it's like and mustache as well. All you've got really long hair. So this is telling me there's some kind of wisdom in something here. And the maiden that was there earlier, it's like she's laying sideways. So there's something here that this is interesting. There's something here that the maiden, when I see someone laying sideways in this situation, that's telling me there's something out of balance here. And you, Gemini, are kind of like over to the side. There's distance. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the symbolic cards and see what Spirit has in store. We'll try to figure this out, Gemini. Okay. Please give me the top 2 cards for Gemini. Top 2 cards, please, for Gemini. Please tell me when to stop. Please tell me when to stop. Guys, this is so crazy. Like, it's doing it again. It can't be. I have no airflow in here. There are no vents. I dusted a few days ago, like vacuum dusted. Washed everything. Just like, I don't know how that could be dust. There's no air movement. There's no bugs in here. It's crazy. No, thank you. Okay. New job. Okay. And, okay, Gemini. Okay, let's see what is going on here. So as you can see, as they came out, the new job is pointing towards this chaos, destruction. Okay. Now, with this card, there's a lot of things going on. First of all, I'm a country gal, so I've owned several boats, some of them being John boats. And I can tell you that a John boat is not the type of boat that you would want to be in this kind of weather, because you would definitely tip over. Okay. If the water starts getting too rough, John boats are usually not that deep anyways. So not to mention the water like spilling over into the boat to sink it. But also the boat flipping. Now, Gemini, you're coming through as this person who is standing on this boat. Now, that's something you just do not do. You don't stand in John boats like this, especially in this kind of water. I mean, the only time you would really want to stand in a John boat is if everything's very calm, okay, and it's a wider made John boat, but this one isn't made that wide. Okay, this is not something I would trust to stand up in, period. Now, so here you are in all this weather, right? And it's like you're dressed in this business suit. So I do feel like, because this said job, okay, new job, this does have to do something, some kind of business, career, project, hobby, something like that, okay? And it's like you're standing confident, okay? You're not worried that this boat's going to flip with you. You're not worried about all the chaos going on around you. Your goal and focus is to get to that light, period. That's it. Just to get to that light. You realize all of this going on around you. But it's like Spirit saying not to worry about this stuff, okay? Focus on the goal, okay? And, you can even see that you are carrying this umbrella. Now, an umbrella in this situation, it's like most of us know, an umbrella in a huge storm like this, it's going to flip it upright, right? It's going to defeat the purpose. It's going to usually break at least one of the little legs of the umbrella. It's not going to work properly anymore, okay? And so it's almost like Spirit's telling you here, Gemini, not to focus, it's almost like over focusing, being over prepared, that some things that you're focusing on aren't going to work within this storm. Okay. But the briefcase, now the briefcase is something that holds a lot of information. It's got a lot of things that you have important inside it, and it's being protected from the storm, right? So it's kind of like Spirit saying, Gemini, to assess whatever situation this is and see what tools that you can bring along with you that would most likely work in this situation, helping you to get to this light. Okay. And at the same time, realizing that you have to protect it, because if you don't protect it, then it's going to be like this umbrella. It's, the storm's going to get it like that. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and go to the tarot. Spirit, Holy Divine, please show me, tell me, or both. Okay. Thank you. That was fast. Oh, hold on. Let me get my glasses on. Hold on. Okay, what do we have? Okay, we have Nine of Wands. Okay. Spirit, do you want me to do rows of 3 or 4? 4. Thank you. Thank you. What else do we have? Okay, reverse or upright? Upright. We have 2 of Swords. And reverse or upright? Upright. What do we have? 4 of Swords. Okay. And reverse or upright? Upright. And we have Page of Pentacles. Okay, give me just a moment. I feel like with this Nine of Wands, because, the Knight of Wands, this is a wounded warrior energy. This is a person who has been through battle. And, when you finish at the end of the number 10, it's like it's at a point where you have to take a break. Okay. You have to take a rest. And so you can recuperate, come back stronger, and then kick out the rest of this cycle, whatever this is, whatever this storm or chaos may be going on around you. So it's like needing to go into some kind of hermit mode or rest, relaxation, something like that, to heal scars, to heal wounds from the battle. And then once you are healed, then coming back out, you're rested, you're rejuvenated, you're emotionally strong, you're ready to roll and finish out and keep persevering. And then with the 2 of Swords that's beside the 9 of Wands, I really get here some kind of guarded, because it can be about guarding your heart. I do feel guarded and feeling stagnant in a certain situation here. And of course, with the 4 of Swords, that's beside the 2 of Swords. That's definitely telling me, the 4 of Swords, that's going, like resting, going into prayer, meditation, can be a card of blessings, but I'm feeling more like it's like resting, that many of you may need to go in again into some kind of like hermit mode. Now the swords are about communication. For some of you, this could be having to do something about communication. That's not going to be for everyone. But then we come with the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles, that is some type of offer. So some of you may be receiving an offer or may be giving an offer to someone. The Page of Pentacles can also mean It's like some kind of brand new opportunity. Now, a page is also a messenger as well. Spirit, please go ahead and give me more. What else does Gemini need to know? Okay, what do we have? Four of Wands. Okay, give me more, please. Thank you. And what do we have? 10 of Cups and Emperor. Okay, give me just a moment. I'm really feeling like here that after some time of rest, rejuvenation from whatever this storm may be, that this is actually what's going to give you the strength to get through this storm, okay, to make it to this light. There's definitely something new here. That's your Page of Pentacles, okay? Some kind of new offer or opportunity. It's definitely going to be needed because the 10 of Cups, you know, that's happy family, happy life, you know, take it how it resonate for you. But it's like, you know, your dreams, your hopes, goals, desires. It's like things that you may have dreamed of or attempted to manifest becoming a reality. But you have to step into Emperor mode. And how to get there. See that Emperor, remember I saw you in the beginning, you were an Emperor. You were looking strangely. Okay, what's going on here? There's a maiden and there's another person. Okay, so what I'm getting here, it's like, yeah, because the look on your face was like a lion. But a lion, I almost want to say, because I feel it, like Queen of Swords type energy in reverse, like cutthroat. Like I will cut you out. That kind of energy, like that. That's the expression you had on your face. But there was a maiden. Here you were in this, you had on this crown. So if you can imagine a lion, okay, representing you, sitting on a throne, this big crown and this big robe, right? And this little maiden that looked very poor, didn't have much, half kneeling, not completely kneeling, but there's significance in that. And I've got to figure that out. The half kneeling, but partially kneeling. I feel like almost the partial has to do with submission. This could be like a person or pre-Empress energy, someone who hasn't stepped into the Empress energy, but is pre-Empress, someone who would not bow to their knees to you, but someone who would see you as an authoritative role. It's the best way I can put that. And someone else, so this, for some of you, now please, this isn't going to be for everyone. For some of you, this could be third party. This could be someone else that you are releasing out of your life. Gemini, okay? So it's like, and because they were sticking their tongue out at you. But it's like this maiden was not scared of you. Again, if I could just draw the face to show you, it's like very agitated type look. it gives me almost like the Beauty and the Beast type of energy here. The maiden being, the Belle, I think was her name in the movie. I'm not really sure. But she wasn't afraid. She wasn't kneeling on her knees. So that's telling me symbolically, it's like it's almost like a person who would stand up to you, but at the same time, respect you. Who would not do everything for your beck and call, but at the same time would be there to encourage, support, something like that. Okay. So this other person over here is just like, and walking away. Now, to get here, you have to go through the storm. But you have to stand tall. You have to be confident. You have to not worry if that boat is going to flip. You have to not worry if you're going to end up in the water soaked and have to completely swim the rest of the way or allow the current to help carry you there. Because no matter what, whatever it is that you are working toward, Gemini, your focus has to stay on the light. And as long as you do so, and I really feel like part of this is, part of this is taking some kind of hermit mode, like rest, rejuvenation, going to spirit, asking for guidance. Okay, give me one more, please, for this row. Well, okay, all of these? Yes. Okay, so we have the Eight of Wands that came out with the Five of Swords. So this will be beside the Emperor. Give me just a moment. So the Eight of Wands is a very fast moving energy. Some of you could be making arrangements for air travel. That's not going to be for many of you, okay? That's just a side note thing. But what I'm getting here mainly is, it's about very fast movement, and it's also about communication. Now, it's beside the Five of Swords. The swords are also about communication. And I feel like with the Five of Swords, it's like rushing in and taking some kind of risk, because the Five of Swords can mean some kind of risk. It can also mean some kind of conflict. And I feel like in this instance, though, it's more of rushing in. When you become the Emperor, rushing in to take some kind of risk. And I feel like it has to do with this new job, with whatever this light is for you. And some of you, it may not even be a job. You have to take it how it resonates in your life. This is a general reading for many people. Okay, Spirit, let's go ahead and go to the orb. Okay, what else would you like to tell Gemini, please? Oh, this one. This one, it flipped. You see, it flipped in the deck. Okay. If you pay close attention, you will notice all the doors that once closed are opening up, just in a different form. Things may not appear exactly as you had envisioned. Okay. So I feel like this is about definitely being flexible in a certain area, whatever this has to do with. Seeing things in a different manner. It's almost like Spirit saying there's already a storm brewing. You're in the middle of it. Or you're getting ready to be in some kind of storm. Not literal, okay? This is just metaphorically. how you think about how you're going to get to that light. You may be thinking you're going to make it to that light by standing in this John boat. In reality, if you allow things to just flow naturally, while you have your goals, dreams set on making it to that light, that even if that boat topples over, even if you get soaking wet, even if you drop the briefcase and it sinks and you lose that forever, you will still, if you still focus on that light, if that is what you're manifesting, in other words, it may not play out in the manner you thought. There may be other steps that you have to go through, and some of them may not be comfortable. But once you make it to that light, you're going to be receiving the 10 of Cups. You're going to be in Emperor mode. And that's definitely when I see that you will be, you'll be taking a risk. You're going to be moving in quickly with something here. So definitely realize that it's almost like the universe is trying to tell you here, Gemini, that even though when we envision things that we want to manifest, right? It's like spirits, we hope that things will play out in a certain way, right? That's how we dream it up. But in reality, sometimes, the way the universe has to construct things, there's also lessons and things that we have to go through on the journey, getting to where we're going, right? That's part of it. So part of the journey may be understanding that just because I want it to go this certain way, it's not going to go that certain way. Spirit's telling you to stay focused, whatever it is you're manifesting, keep moving forward. If the boat flips, no matter what happens, okay, if the current carries you away, as long as you can see that light, stay focused on that light and just keep kicking, keep swimming. And eventually it's like things are going to turn around, okay? It's one of these things, it's almost like when energy is in momentum, that we can't just stop that energy right then and there, okay? We have to allow the energies to play out. If we've already manifested something into our lives, we have to allow it to play out. But while we are waiting for this, whatever turmoil or whatever this is in this moment, while it's playing out, that's where it's most important for us to say, okay, wait a minute. So what's going to happen as soon as this is done? What kind of energy am I going to be in? And then you start realizing, wait a minute, I am right now creating the energy that I'm going to be stepping into once this is done. So it's like Spirit saying, okay, in the midst of chaos, begin to create what you want when this is finished playing out. What is that new opportunity you want? What is that new job? Also, look, this is calm. You have two oceans here. And it's like Spirit saying, to get to this new job because of the arrow, you've got to go through some shit. So again, it doesn't have to be a job, whatever it is for you in your life, okay? But it's almost like the universe is like, look, this is how it is. Because there's something that has to be learned within this situation before you can get there. But once you do, you become the emperor. Okay. What is this? Happy. Great time. Enjoy it. I love it. So that is your ending. Okay, there's your 10 of Cups. You are going to have a happy ending if you allow things to just play out. If you continue to manifest whatever this is that you would like to bring into your life, and stay focused on that light. Now, guys, you got to take action. If you don't work on it, this is just going to be a repeating pattern. I know, because I've been there, right? So thank God I learned my lesson. Okay. Some of us learn in, different ways. It took me years to learn my lesson. Okay. But I finally just learned it. So Spirit's saying there's some kind of lesson in this, and it's up to you, Gemini, to take action towards that in this manner. Okay, I'm going to leave this here, and I wish you so much love, success, and happiness, my friends. Have an awesome week. Bye-bye.